Non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots will live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
What's up, Joe? You getting this crazy storm out there? You getting some good thunders?
No.
You're gonna shortly, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Getting a little some. I bet you my power is gonna go out. I guess a heads up about that. Pretty fucking likely.
During the intro, there was something. My connection lost or something like that. It was weird.
Super weird. It's almost like you had like the same internet service as Henry.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Public service announcement. More than likely, my internet will freeze and or my headset will disconnect more than once during this session.
Yeah.
It happens. Whatevs. Oh man, there's some shit happening today. Fun day. Fun fucking day. A lot of stuff. I minted something. I minted some I minted 3 NFTs today. First time I minted something that I thought was cool. Awesome, Joe. Awesome. First time I minted something that feels like in a bit, and I loved it. We have some updates on the DJ T token and Martin Shkreli and all that stuff is I'm sorry, it's fucking interesting. As annoying as it kind of gets, sometimes it's just too fucking much. But it's interesting. Big Azuki update, like a lot of shit going on, man. So we're gonna have a fun show. Maybe. It's possible. Guys, like the show, share the show, do all that stuff. It helps a fuck ton. Helps a fuck ton. I've been looking over analytics and numbers. I know people don't you might not care, but I'm like having a fun time doing that and learning how to grow this stuff and grab views. And we got a lot of work to do. Like a lot of work. But like I could definitely start seeing what helps and certain things that do work and how to, what to push on. So that, guys, it does mean a lot. It does help a ton. So if you can, make sure you like the show and share this show. I don't give a shit if you do or not, to be honest. I just got to ask. I'll drop a link. We'll get right into it. Guys, how was your day? What are you guys into?
Spreadsheets. Yeah, nothing.
Butt cheeks?
Spreadsheets.
Oh, snap. You were spreading butt cheeks?
That's what I heard.
The guy from the gym yesterday that I was telling you about the crypto, do you know what he said to me today?
Oh, my God. What?
If this isn't really good, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah, no, it's not that great. But he said, hey, I just want to let you know, I looked into that BRICS crypto thing, and I don't know why you invested anything in that.
The BRICS thing? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I said, no, dude, that's not crypto, and I haven't invested anything in BRICS. I don't even know that it officially exists yet, but yeah. I could picture him sitting around showing his son, like, yeah, that guy I was talking with, this is the crypto he invested in. Look at this shit.
What a dumbass.
Yeah.
Also,
anyway.
BRICS is awesome. If there were a way to invest in BRICS, I would.
The artists who... Yeah, anyway. Yeah, good day, though. Good day. The weather's nice. I sent you a picture in Discord of the bear that was around here.
You had a bear? Fucking A. Hey, we love Patoshis. So, Patoshi's rising eventually.
Show the bear, dude.
Love him. Wait, hang on. Give me a sec. Good fucking... Oh, damn.
Seriously.
Is that real?
Yeah, check out the balls.
Are you shitting me? Dude, this is awesome. Hang on.
Yeah,
that's
by
real?
the way, yeah.
Dude, beautiful nuts on that guy.
He's massive. That picture was not here. That bear was up the road at one of the girls who works here at like her, I don't know if it's her neighbor, but somebody down the road.
Big, beautiful nuts on that guy, for real.
Look at that.
Look at those jelly beans, man. What's he got in his hand?
You know those, like, are they called suet feeders that you put the little suet in?
Look at that guy.
Look at him. He's got it in like his foot and
I love
his
him.
hand, and he's like eating it off his tummy. He's so cute.
I love that. He's got
I just wanna
crumbs on his
curl up
jelly
right there.
beans.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
so, Imagine just like nuzzling in there, just like crawling up and just
I
turning
want to go
around.
do that pose like in front of a local business here, and I hope they talk the same way. Like, that's adorable. Look at that little guy.
He's cute. Probably ripped his
Oh,
fucking
that's
head off, but
awesome.
he's cute.
That's fucking cool. We got a deer running. This is not, again, nobody gives a shit. We have a deer running around the backyard today. Like, there was one that would like look like it was having a seizure like a week or two ago, and then another one was like just sprinting across the backyard. It's fucking cool.
Tune into the show for insights like this, not from any other show.
By the
Well,
way,
that's what makes us special, bruh. That's what makes us
dude.
redacted.
I was listening to the spaces that Martin Scarelli was in, but he wasn't in it. It was the day after. It was the night after we ended our show, and I was listening to it, and I was like, "Bro, this is like ultimate suck." The way, bro, like you fucking man, like man.
It's
It's
so
what everything
gross.
sounds like to me.
Somebody else was bitching about like the influencer shit. It was like, he's like, man, this feels like high school again. It's like the cool kids, and it's like fucking clicky, and like it is. It's super annoying, and whatever. It's like it's not even worth spending time on it because it's like it is what it is, and it's never gonna change. And it's like if you want to be, I'm not talking to anyone here. It's more like that guy who was bitching. If you want that attention, fucking figure out what people actually like, what attracts those kind of people, that kind of audience, and do that. Even if you feel like it's not you, that's what works. You got to.
Should we start doing that? Would we get more people watching?
Yeah, but it's not us. I don't think we could. I don't think you can just do it. Well, you can.
We should
I
try
guess,
it one
but,
day.
Like
We should try
be
it
all
one day.
broy and shit.
Yeah, be like super broy, bro. Like fucking yeah, man. Like fucking yeah. Just do something about it, bro. Just fucking mint that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's all
I don't know if we got. It's. I'll be honest, Joe. Don't take offense to this. I don't think you would. It's more like not in a shitty way. It's more like you. You're a little more cool. You're a little more cool. You got a little of that in you. So
Oh, really?
the Joe Show could maybe do that.
Could it?
Dude, I wasn't even listening to what you guys were talking about. What
I
were
don't
you
even
saying?
know what we were talking
What were you
about.
saying?
Hey,
Like, would our show get better if I wrote it up?
nah. But let me show you something cool. Let me show you something real fucking cool. What's up, G-Cools? Good to see you guys, by the way. I'm looking through the comments here. Really fucking cool. Edge, you're getting it soon, too. I have a feeling that you're a little closer to JoJo. I don't know exactly where either of you are, but I just have a feeling. Just a fucking feeling. All right, guys, you'll get a little echo because we got to get some audio going here, but real fucking cool here. Check this.
Hello, I'm Ethereum.
And I'm big finance.
You okay? You look really tired.
Just calling it a day.
But it's 4 p.m.
Yeah, and I've been working nonstop since 9:30 this morning, so.
9:30. You don't say.
Yep. You'd want a little shut-eye too if you've been moving billions around the world.
Well, actually, I do. You know, stablecoins, NFTs, loans. People can access me 24/7.
What?
But look, everyone's different. You should get your rest. You've had a long day.
Well, I have, haven't I?
Definitely. You'll get after it tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Monday. You'll get after it again on Monday.
Monday.
Pretty fucking cool, dude. Like a weird. We've
That's
got
perfect.
Ethereum commercials, talking to NFTs and stuff. Weird. What a fucking time. Sorry, let me get us on the screen. What a fucking time to be alive.
I like it. Not often one who likes anything, including children, but I like that.
You really don't like kids, huh?
No.
Yeah. Go to bed, Boomer. It is funny. It's funny when you think about it, how that world just like literally comes to a stop. It's like they have like a 7-hour day. They got like a 7-hour day, and they get holidays and they get weekends off. It's weird. I know they're thinking of I know like the traditional world, you know, like this, is it like the New York Stock Exchange? Some of these places are looking to go in 24/7, which they should probably, right? If they want to be competitive with crypto. I don't know. Just put it all on chain. Just do that. Just put it all on chain. Damn, this storm's gonna be awesome. Put it all on chain. That's it. Fucking cool. Anyway, that was a cool ass commercial. I've not peeked at anything today. Nothing. A little NFT stuff, I'll say that, but I've not peeked at crypto. So looking at this fresh with you guys here,
Is that updated? Is that refreshed?
let me hit it again. It should be as of like 20 minutes ago, but let's just peek again. Oh wow. Yeah, Bitcoin 64, just about 65, ETH 35. It's just blah, dude. It's just fucking blah. We're just gonna be fucking treading water for a little bit here, but man, nothing's changed. Feel good. You guys feeling good? You feeling optimistic? You feeling spry?
I feel good. I feel like the future is bright.
Wow. You sound like you feel like the future. How you feeling, man?
Not good. I mean, I
Oh.
went to the emergency room last night.
Why? For you? Because of you?
For my baby, for my
Oh,
kid.
what's that? Can I ask what happened?
Yeah.
I don't like getting too personal. That's why I asked.
No, she was just she caught, me and her got the same sort of thing, and so hold on, let me just wait for fucking the Satanist here. Hold on.
You're such a
not-
fucked up dude, Henry.
It's not funny, dude. I hope she's okay.
I'm only laughing because he's laughing.
I'm only laughing because I'm laughing. I'm clearly not happy that you had to take your daughter to the emergency room. I'm just weird, dude. I'm just
What's
weird.
funny?
Like that.
I just out of curiosity, what's the funny part? I mean, I don't know.
Nothing.
Just
Nothing.
if you could explain it.
Nothing.
Just
No,
explain
I
the funny
can't.
part. I just want to hear the funny part of it.
No, there's nothing. The funny part is just that it's not funny.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's that it's not funny and you're laughing, and then that's funny to you that you're
And
so
then that's funny to
fucking
me.
weird
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
Bro,
it's like you shouldn't laugh, so you laughed.
Yeah. No, there's nothing funny about you.
It's like the Joker in what's it called in the Joker movie. It's like a traumatic thing happens, and his reaction is to laugh. Henry's like a step away from that. He's a fucked up
you know,
dude.
like why we never learned Hebrew was because our parents tried to teach us, and like the
kept
minute,
laughing.
like the first letter that would come out, we'd laugh. We'd get like sent to our rooms because our dad would be praying in Hebrew, and we would just uncontrollably laugh. So
Yeah.
nothing funny about your kid going to the ER or you.
Cool. Yeah, so she's in the NICU. All right, let's move on because I'm gonna get mad about it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you. I hope she's okay, Joe.
me too.
Is she okay?
I don't know. She's still there.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Henry, get the fuck back on here. It's not. I'm glad he's.
Yeah, not funny. No,
Not funny.
dude. I of course. You kidding me? No, I of course hope she's okay.
Cool.
We'll move
You know
on.
what it is? It's Joe's straight face. I think
That's
just
what it is. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, cool, man. Let's move on from that.
Do you want to talk Bitcoin?
Yeah,
G-
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Genuinely
ahead.
hope she's okay. For real. Taking the glasses off and everything. For real.
All right, dude.
I got kids, bro. I hope your
Yeah.
hope my
That's
kids
great,
and
dude.
your kids are good.
All right.
Anyway.
No, she's not there anymore. Sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
No, because he was being such a fucking asshole that like I wasn't gonna just let it lie there like a fucking
Okay.
douche.
Dude,
All
you've
right,
got
I love that.
you have a
Still, like-
gift, Joe.
still, like-
I s-
It's still really fucking lame to do that. So,
it's
but she's fine. No, she was wheezing, and I was like, let's get the fuck to the emergency room. She was
Stop.
wheezing. I mean, she's like 3.5 weeks old. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the emergency room and da da da.
It's not funny at all. It's not even about you anymore.
I get it, dude. You know what's funny is that like it's kind of funny, but like
Not funny at all.
no,
No,
it's
it's
kind
not
of
even-
funny, but like it's like
It's
like
stupid.
you guys just don't know how to handle life at this point. Like it's fucking unbelievable. Like you need like a break or something.
Can we just move on?
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
You asked how I was doing. That's what I did.
And here's the outflows. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Inflows.
Yep.
This shit's not funny. This shit's boring.
This is fucking awful.
Yeah, that's how you get the laugh out of someone.
Yeah, this is boring. Hang on. I'm worried I'm gonna like put Henry on the screen and start laughing. And then
No. Don't put me on the screen for a little bit. I got to get this out of me. No, I'm good. I'm past it. Moved on.
I don't know
Put
if
me
I
in
am.
Put me on the screen, see what happens.
Okay, hang on. Put you on the screen, Joe?
Yeah, see if he starts laughing again.
I won't. The moment's passed.
I think we're past.
Yeah.
I don't think we are. I think it's literally right at the cusp.
It's like right here. Could come up,
Anyway.
but I'm good. We could,
Well, the
keep
point
going.
anyway, the fucking ETFs, there's no data. Even though Lemon like fed me some really, really good info, he fed me like some like good trading view stuff. I could probably look there. I'm not gonna, but I don't
Did he
even
feed
know
it
what
to
happened with
you
ETFs.
Did he feed it to you on the tip of his dick?
Dude, I like him so much that might be okay if he did. I like the guy. I fucking really like Lemon. Yeah, if somebody knows what the fuck happened yesterday, I have no idea. We're completely in the dark here. Also, more than that, don't give a shit. Probably a lot of that. I don't give a shit. So yesterday, Maybe it was this morning, but Luca Net's got his X account back. Tweeted out him holding up the Uno card. Did you guys see that? Like the roaring.
No.
Jesus Christ! It ain't even on the screen.
Are you talking about Luca from Pudgy Penguins?
Yeah.
We set that up a little bit better.
No,
Like,
probably
Luca's
not.
Like so, Luca from what? Like, why does that matter?
It doesn't.
No, it does matter. Like, so Luca from fucking Pudgy Penguins posted what?
So Luca, I should probably pull that up. Luca Net's had his X account suspended, right?
Okay.
So that's the setup. Luca
Okay.
Net's Pudgy Penguins X account suspended. Account back, right?
Do
Okay,
we know
just
why
in
it was
time.
suspended?
I think somebody was trying to like man, there's a ton of accounts getting suspended right now, and it's because I think there's people trying to hack their accounts, like get control of it, and X their little safety protocol is suspend the account. I think that's what's going on there because there was somebody else yesterday whose similar thing happened. They're like, I didn't do shit. Oh, dude, I saw like Sterling Crispin, fucking fantastic artist / like engineer, dev, whatever. His account's been suspended for a bit too, or at least like in like some read only mode. They're really weird shit on Twitter. But anyway, that happened to Luca. He got his account back here. Pudgy Penguins were like in the dumps, dude. They were like 6 ETH, 7 ETH yesterday. But back at 8.5 now. So again, Luca tweets out him holding up an Uno card, right? A reverse card, and which is the roaring kitty shtick, right? And then somebody was sweeping Pudgy Penguins. I didn't see what order it happened in. Did the sweeps happen and then he held up the thing, or did he hold up the thing and the sweeps happen? Funny thing is, I don't know why nobody's like talking about how sus that is. Like, it's super fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
Like artificial, fucking pumpy. Like what the fuck happened there? Let me find the tweet again. Doesn't matter a fuck ton, but just so you can visualize it. I don't know, dude. I just think there's something super sketchy about it all. It doesn't give me much confidence that comes out and the collection swept. Again, I'd like to know the order that happened in, but kind of weird. Kind of fucking weird.
Yeah, that whole thing's weird.
You about to let it rip again, Henry? Keep it together. You're doing good.
It's just stupid.
It's so dumb.
What's with the blackout behind him?
That's like the most professional looking picture he's had ever.
What is he on? Was he on an episode of Hot Ones or something like that? Or
Man,
like,
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Imagine how many takes it took for them to get this.
Dude,
It
maybe-
wasn't one.
You don't think?
No.
I don't know. He's such like a what's the word? He's so like just like he's just like stiff and
kind of
like,
droopy. He's kind of like dopey.
Yeah, I imagine for him it's just like that was probably like half a take. I don't think that's very hard for him to
And that's
stare
all it-
blankly ahead.
That's all it took for
You know what I mean?
us to turn around today.
That's it. That's all you need in this space is
Henry.
that.
Henry.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm noticing an opportunity here for you to go into a black room with a light and do a Uno card. Or
dude.
Did you see
runes.
Luca's roadmap that he drew out like last week?
Yeah. Like shit everywhere, right?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. Was that a piano?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's my kid playing it.
Oh shit! I thought that was Henry off screen. There,
No,
like,
no.
banged on a piano.
No, it's my kid.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for him, I'm sure he's back any second. I learned something. Okay, so I don't want to spread misinfo here. No, I kind of do. I like that when it comes to like the political shit. I like that kind of misinfo. I don't want to spread misinfo here about CryptoPunks. Like we've been counting up how many CryptoPunks are listed under 30 ETH. I'm like, there's 100 punks, 110 punks. Like this is so bad, guys. It's so bad.
It's so amazing that people are just fighting to sell them. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's like a cascading waterfall of just a pricing waterfall.
Yeah. Well, I learned somebody corrected me. And here's the thing, like I half feel dumb for being wrong about it, but also like I love when I'm corrected because I want to get it right. So somebody corrected me and said these aren't actually listings. This is like what you're looking at here is FTX. Remember we used to go like swap out PCCs over in the FTX pool. This is the like some kind of weird adjusted price from FTX. So these aren't NFTX. I'm sorry, NFTX. So these aren't listings on site. I don't think you can even buy these. I don't think. And so if something gets sold, if there's a punk sale, it lowers all the prices across the board.
Yeah, that is dumb. That is dumb that we said that.
Yeah, multiple times. I'm like, guys, we're in trouble, bro.
We
100.
dedicated a lot of time to discussing that.
Yeah. I fucked up. But making it right, and I
Making it right.
always will. So,
Making
all right,
it right.
you got your roadmap. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah.
You actually, you did one. You actually. Did you just write that right now?
No, you kidding me?
You were away
You
for.
think you
a
can
minute.
do all of that in that quickly? No.
Possibly.
I forgot the going to zero, but
Oh, that should be right in the middle.
I know I kind of fucked that up.
You could redo that.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
should.
looking. There's nothing great here, but I'm gonna post it. And maybe tomorrow I'll do an Uno.
Yeah, do the Uno thing, but you got to be on a
Dude.
black screen, and then you got to light yourself up.
You should definitely do an Uno, and then you should like brick the floor or do something that like fucks up like just everything.
I wish I had the money to do that.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Imagine if you were like some just giga whale who could really like manipulate the market, like how much
I was like
fuckery there would
Coco.
be.
I could be like reverse down to 5 ETH.
Call in a favor
No,
with
not
Coco.
that I would wish that PvP. What's that?
Call in a favor with Coco.
Wonder if he would do it.
Sweep it
I
all
was
up.
like, hey,
or
dude,
just,
I just need you to like match the bids with buys or like with sells, but like don't take the bids, just brick it to 4 with like 400 ETH.
By the way, I'm scrolling up on some comments. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to figure out what this was. Oh, got it. Okay, Assassin had an account that was suspended. Meme farming. That's right, and Dead as well. Yeah. Okay, Dead, you still don't have your account. Holy shit.
No, it's fucked up that like all these people can get their accounts back like this, and Dead, who's a bigger G than all of them combined, still has his suspended. We should protest.
It's bullshit. Okay. Big news today. I think it's actually pretty fucking big news, and this is kind of the meat I want to get into. I want to get into some meat with you guys.
Ooh,
Azuki.
give me a reach around.
Yeah, bro. Man, that reminds me of the Jake Paul thing yesterday. It was so bizarre.
Oh yeah.
All right, so pretty big news. Azuki announced that they are. Hang on. Azuki announced the hiring of Steve Chung as their new COO, bringing his expertise from roles as Chief Global Officer of CJEMQ, CEO of CJEMN USA, and the Chief Growth Officer at Fox. Is this going to play out like Yuga Labs bringing in that Daniel Alegre guy? Does it work bringing in that caliber of businessman into a Web3 brand? Does that work?
I mean, we had Pharrell with Doodles.
Is that working? Well, you know it.
No.
Yeah.
No, I no, because the space doesn't care about that. Now I would imagine, I could be wrong, maybe Azuki got a little pump today out of it, but
Yeah, they did.
no.
Yep.
Unless Steve Chung is building a new casino that is paid for in like anime token, then I would say like probably the right move for them. But does the space care? Does it matter? Not short term. Long term, maybe, but I don't think we've seen that yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
Pharrell's
is
been at Doodle's helm as the, what is he? Not the chief brand officer, but
I think that's it. I think he's the chief brand officer, something like
yeah.
that.
Like, you know, it's cool that they're well connected, but the space we don't care about this stuff. They care about price go up.
Yeah. So I feel like Doodles haven't played their hand yet. Like I think it takes a while to like build the type of products they're building, like animations, things like that. I think
Azuki hasn't played their hand yet.
Well, no, Doodles I don't think have really. But Azuki especially, I don't think they've played their full hand. Like they've got the one little episode of that animation that's coming, but I think for them to go to that next level that they're going to need to go, or that they're aiming to go, you might actually need somebody like this. Yuga Labs was trying to go gaming, and I think they misjudged what that takes. And also they brought in a gaming dude, right? Like Web 2 gaming dude. I wonder if it's a bad comparison for me to make that, you know, with this guy and Yuga. Yuga's was different. It just seemed like Daniel just seemed like a weird fuck all along. Like a just weirdo dude who didn't get Web3 culture. I don't know about this guy, but if you're trying to grow IP and go that anime route, and specifically this dude is in charge of growing this anime chain. So I don't know, dude. It's interesting. I'm excited to see. Joe, what do you think of this? Like, does it matter?
I haven't seen any CEOs do anything that's moved the needle with any of these projects. So until someone does, then I'm just going to assume that they are like Henry was saying, like it hasn't done anything other than like to me, it almost signals that they're like throwing up their hands, being like, "Well, let's get a CEO. Maybe that'll help." You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
Also, like so much of the Web 2 corporate ways don't work in Web 3. They're almost flat out rejected. Like the the objectives in Web 2, I don't want to say they run counter to the objectives in Web 3, but I just think they're a little bit different, right? Web 2 figures out how to increase revenue. Web 3 wants to figure out how to increase revenue. But then we talk about like dilution and cash grabs, and so it rejects it to a certain degree. So I think it's hard. Somebody will eventually crack the code, but it's tough. Web 2 doesn't figure out how to keep rewarding people. They figure out how to keep taking. And I think that's where, like, if you're somebody who's been in that mindset, imagine coming into the most degenerate space ever created, and then figuring out how you're going to satisfy these people. And at some point, you're just like, dude, when I say your customer base sucks, I don't mean like our holders suck. I just mean like your customer base is impossible to please. So like everything I've learned in corpo doesn't really fit for this.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it's just that Yuga Labs thing was such a disaster, dude. Such a disaster. Like you invite these guys in and they're the ones who start implementing the red tape. They're the ones who, like, if this stuff is supposed to be about innovating faster, they're the ones who stop all that fast innovation. But maybe Yuga Labs was different. Maybe they just, again, gaming different. Maybe these guys realize they do have to slow it down. They do got to build it out more methodically, like to be like a mainstream anime brand. Maybe it's different.
I think that these CEOs that come in have no idea. It's like I don't know who's stupider, the people that hire them from the projects or the CEOs when it comes to running an NFT brand. But like in my opinion, like a CEO steps in and says, "Oh, why don't we mint another collection almost every time?" They're like, "Let's mint something to make money." Like that's their mindset, is that like they're not trying to figure out some grand complex way to reward and do all that stuff. They're like, "Okay, let's create another collection that people can mint and we make more money, and then we'll keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that." That's my opinion.
I mean, it's like you can't fault them for dreaming big, right? Like, hey, we have this cool thing and let's make it the next thing, the next IP. That's what so many people are playing for, right? Pudgies and Azuki with anime, like, let's make it the next IP. I think the hard part is it's really difficult to, I don't want to say force that. I think it's difficult to force it. People like, why would anybody look at any of this stuff and be like, yeah, man, this is going to be the next show on Netflix? Pudgies, right? Like, they're cute. I'll give them that. Like, it is a cute thing, but like, is it so different than anything else we see? Coco Melon. What are the little ones on Disney? There's like the dog and the Paw Patrol. Like, they're not Paw Patrol. I don't know. I say sticking to the roots of Web3, I think, is the safe play right now. But I can't fault them for trying.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they got a good chance. Like, to me, that's a better product market fit with this community than gaming. Like, I know everybody swears they're gamers and they're not. But, the thing is, anime stuff takes no effort. I still wonder, how does this reward people? How does this reward holders, like, work its way back? And it's similar to what the Pudgy Penguins are doing. It's going to be IP licensing stuff. I don't know if that adds up to enough to, like, justify some of the prices of these NFTs. But, man, I think we're going to find out. What's that?
There's so many animes out there, right?
Yeah.
Go to Japan. There's tons of them.
Yeah.
It's not anything new. It's like there's tons and tons and tons. And like, does it have a chance of being that niche thing that people are like, oh, hell yeah? I guess maybe, but I think it's a hard code to crack.
Yeah, I think so. For whatever reason, I'm no anime expert even fucking close. Like, I don't get it, although I like it. But we talked about that animation they did, that short, their first episode. It looked awesome to me. Like, the animation looked great. I know Joe, I think you were saying people said the story's kind of right? Or Henry,
I think I watched it, or I don't know if there was two, but I watched it and I thought it was good. I thought it was good enough. I mean, I thought it was interesting. But an NFT project that's focused on any anime, or like, that's great that they found their niche, but they need to not just be a successful anime brand. They need to be the anime brand for NFTs. Like, they need to be that sort of like flagship project that does that sort of stuff. And right now that's, you know, like that's fine. It's fine what they're doing. It's fine what Pudgy's doing. Pudgy's is probably the most successful brand out of everybody, but like I don't think that they've other than their floor prices being good, I don't know if they've cracked any codes, you know what I mean?
Yep. I feel like so speaking of Pudgy's in that roadmap thing they did, I feel like an anime is going to be right there, one of those core circles, and I feel like that's coming this summer. It just makes so much goddamn sense, like something.
Do you know
major
what's so interesting about like the dynamic of? I'm not going to get this right the first time, but like I was just thinking, like when you think of cool IP, right? Like why do people like the IP that we like? Let's say Star Wars. You like it because you like the story, you like the characters, etc. You don't like it because you're financially invested into it, right? And with so many people that are like in and out, right? Like they care about it because they own it. But if you don't own it, do you care about it? And I think it's a little bit of a different dichotomy than what we're used to in IP, where people are like, I just like this because like I like the characters. Yeah, I like the story. Where with this, it's like people pretend to like things because they own it. Like if you don't own a Pudgy Penguin, you don't give a shit about what they're building.
And you're right. And I think that the thing that's unique about NFTs and blockchain is that like the provenance of it and owning the NFT, and no one's really been able to use that in a way that inflames the collectability of it, that makes the desire to own it from the average person to the person that owned the NFT to like not want to sell it because they think it's like if Disney has like Club 33, right? Like they have that like Club 33. It's got to be such a successful brand that you can have these little pockets of things that are thrown in for just the biggest fans of these things. And if you have that, if you have a Club 33 in Disneyland or Disney World, and you can only access that by this NFT, or it's one of the ways to access it, then I think that the desire to own that from the average millionaire goes up, and then the people that own it probably don't want to sell it. So there's that sort of like fire that needs to be sparked a little bit, and I don't see that happening quite yet. I've seen people try to do like the Soho Club, I think that's what it's called, but like it's just it's not, we haven't had a brand so successful that it's just okay to do that. Like you can't just have a place just for 10,000 NFT holders that you open up a place and use that as your sole income way to create income. Like Disneyland or Disney World has millions upon millions of people coming, and they're making millions of dollars a day, and then they have these little things that they can kind of set up for that type of thing. I think that's the type of situation that is needed, and that's why I think we haven't had that with NFTs, but that's the direction I think that we would win if we do it.
And dude, I think a lot of these collections that want to be IP, by the way, I'm not dogging them. Like I hope they crack the code because I think that's good for all of us. But they lack depth. Like if you look at Star Wars, right, you've got Wookiees and you've got humans and you've got Twi'leks and Mandalorians, or you look at like Family Guy and there's distinct characters within there. You look at, I'll just say Azuki or Pudgy Penguins, and you have 10,000 or 8,888 or whatever the Pudgy collection is of the exact same thing. Just like this one's wearing a hat and this one's wearing, got a pizza in its mouth or whatever it may be. So I feel like it just lacks any kind of like diversity amongst the collection to really give people that attachment to like, oh, I like this character. I think good IP has diversity within characters versus like, oh yeah, you got one of those things. They all look the same. Your background is different. It could work. It's hard to see it. It's just hard to see it.
It's creating. It's like it. What is it? The carriage before the horse or something like NFT projects created the art and all of these IP things, and then they started the business, and now they're trying to like reverse engineer how to make that work. Where most people create a thing like Mickey Mouse, and then people fall in love with that, and that builds the world around him, and then they can kind of slowly. You're not looking back to create. You're almost kind of like doing it in an organic forward rolling motion. Like, oh, I'm going to solve this problem. Who's Mickey in love with? Oh, he's got a friend. Where does he live? Oh, here's this. You know what I mean? Like you start to create a story. It's hard to create a story when you have all these characters and no story. Then you're like, and no offense to these projects, but like most of them don't have any idea of all these characters and how they fit into any sort of world. Any Bored Ape, any of these people, they have no idea. They just created a whole bunch of fucking things, a bunch of traits, so they could like sell them. And this one's got a hat, and this one's got glasses, but there's not a fucking story to it.
It's funny that I was watching the Pudgy Penguins building in public, and they were talking about that, like building the story, and like their head marketing guy, I think that's who it was saying we need lore, like we need to build some lore. And not Luca, but maybe the co-founder, whoever the other dude is like, we're good. We got our lore, we got our story, and we're just building it a little differently. We were building it. I think he was talking like kind of with the community, but does
that even work? You know what I mean?
No,
like,
I don't.
Community, like,
You know something?
I don't think it does unless over the long haul. You know what I mean?
We've been working on the lore for 2.5+ years. But we had the realization, and the lore's deep. Like, it really is deep. And like the storytelling experience that we'll be releasing in July, we'll start to release some of that. But I think we understood that like building IP is not just something like, you put it out there and everyone's going to love it. Like, we're like, you know what, if this is ever going to be successful IP, and we don't have the illusion that like millions of people are going to flock to read our stories or to give a shit. If they do, amazing. Right. But we're like, let's just put it out there for the people who actually care about it within our community. Let's not pretend we're something we're not. We're not building the next Netflix release. Let's just build this. And if one day people care about it, we'll have these stories and we'll have this organic like rise of our lore, along with, you know, the growth of the community that will be behind us for years at this point, that have been taking part in it. So I think we had the hopes that like we could come out and, you know, we talked with people about like, yeah, we could get you into Netflix, we could do this. And then we had realistic people that were like, you're not getting into Netflix. Like, you're not without like millions upon millions of dollars. And the thing is, if you shoot your shot at Netflix and your ratings suck, you don't ever have a chance again. Like, you get like one shot at it.
And with YouTube, what's the point of using Netflix at this point? I mean, like, I think that, like, first of all, storytelling is probably the most underrated aspect of how to create successful IP, and NFTs suck at it. NFTs are the worst.
Suck at what?
At storytelling.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing good about, like, no, like Kong's, you know, respect to you to like shoot kind of low, I guess, on the expectation. Like, you're and you're Web3, and you guys are gritty, and you're good, and the way I think is kind of more globally or whatever. But like, and you know what, like a Kong's, if they do it right, are the ones that can succeed, you know, more so than these other ones if because of the way that you kind of operate, you know, like, but maybe, but like these other, you know, Pudgies and stuff like that, like, do we know any of the characters? Like, they're cute. You see Justin Bieber wearing one, like, congratulations, that's awesome. But like, majority of it's like marketing and like all that sort of stuff. It's not like kids aren't excited by it. Oh, that's the fucking guy. I want that fucking guy. Oh, it's not like Star Wars, right? Like, your Star Wars people, who's the hottest Star Wars character? You guys were drooling over yourselves to fucking name it. It was fun. Who's the worst guy? Who's the light? Who's the dark? Any NFT projects, do you excited by any of the characters in that way? I mean, I don't think so.
No, because they're not like, because what's the difference between serial number 1007 versus 6922? You're like, oh, well, mine's got the orange background.
That's
the only
fucking question, dude.
The only ones that matter are influencer ones. Like, it's PFPs at this point.
Picture this. No, you're totally right. Picture, this will all change one day. Okay, picture like an established brand with characters that actually did matter. This is like a way out there scenario. Picture Star Wars doing it, tokenizing their characters and like the people who own them. And by the way, owning them is going to cost millions for Star Wars, like millions and millions and millions to own Obi-Wan and like the IP itself, right? Like, crazy, like way out there scenario. But an established brand could put out NFTs if they actually mattered enough, and the whole idea would work. These collections like Azuki, Pudgies, all this stuff, Bored Apes, Kongs, the longer this goes, the longer these projects stay afloat and actually can build that lore. Maybe this is kind of speaking to the Pudgy Penguins dude, his argument, right? If the community can stick with it and build that lore over time and people actually care about these things in that like really meaningful way, 10 years later, 15, whatever, however fucking long it is, it all could work and you could get attached to these characters. And you got to bake in the important stuff too, like it's a lot about what we're about here. It's what's the financial incentive for the whole thing too, right? So,
But
I
even
just
with
think,
sorry, did I freeze, by the way? Could you see me
yeah,
freezing?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry.
Little bit. It's okay. Just don't do that again.
Sorry. I apologized.
But point is, I think it would work. Like, I think maybe the point of that is you can see if a big brand came in and did that, even talking crazy dollar amounts, it would work. So it just means that it would work. For these Web3 native brands, it's just going to take a long time to get there, but I think we will get there.
I think we've only seen success with organic things in Web3. Like aside from like, you know, pump and dump tokens and shit coins and whatnot, I think whatever comes of it has to be organic. I don't think I just don't know that it works to just put it out there then hope people like it.
No.
That's my concern. And you know, so many people, you know, Joe, to your point, like why even Netflix when there's things like YouTube? Well, you're totally right. I think for us, you know, the junior high people, YouTube makes way more sense than dreaming of Netflix right now, maybe 10 years from now. But that's the pitch that people want to come to you with. That's what they come to you with is like, yeah, I've got connections at Netflix. And it's like, well, yeah, but that time might not be right because just landing on Netflix doesn't mean anybody cares. And again, you shoot your shot, and if nobody likes it, you're.
Well, that's the problem with most. First of all, Robert saying gaming, like gaming storytelling too, right? Gaming's characters, like, you know, all those characters that, you know, like the main characters, you like them, you know what I mean? But whatever. Yeah, you're right. If most of these NFT projects, when they hear any of these brands wanting to collab with them, they immediately say yes, and then they slap something together, and then they put it out there, and it's like, yay, love us, you know, like what we're doing. These are big brands that we're doing. Have the fucking floor price go up. Well, like you can't think that way because then you're just in a race to continue to do that, and there's no real vision to what the fucking project's doing. There's no vision to doing that. Like, congratulations, you're working with Supreme or something like that. Like, you know, you keep doing your thing. It's, you know, it's not going to go anywhere eventually.
Well, and I think holders have to get realistic too. That like, why are you in it? Well, for the most part, people are in it for financial gain. But I think you have to have people that are committed to the project or to the brand. Not everyone, because like we're all going to be in and out of things. But you have to have a core that's like, no, I'm here, and I don't even care. I lost the money that I put into this. I'm here because I actually vibe with what they're doing, or I vibe with the people that are here. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, people have to be realistic about why they're a part of something. Because if it's just about the price going up, I think we all see where that goes. Sucks to only like something when it's in the green.
So, dude, Bob, I feel like it's so fucking simple, and that's what gaming NFT stuff should be. It's exactly like you're saying. It should not be play to earn. It should be unlock a collectible. That, like, the end. That simple. Like, even cooler if it's unlock a very exclusive like weapon or item in the game that actually owning the NFT unlocks your ability to use it in the game, but also you could trade it away, right? Like just trade it away but to me that is all NFT gaming has to be, right? Put your achievements on chain and you get a reward. Like, because dude, and again, Bob, you're the perfect person to be talking this with. Picture the achievements. Let's pretend like the NES, if it had actual achievements. If you had a wallet that had all your achievements from when you were a kid all the way through now, and you could just scroll through your wallet just for the memories, these on-chain achievements that are like, doesn't matter what, they're decentralized, doesn't matter what platform, what console you did them on, they're just they're hitting your wallet, they're always there, you can just scroll through them whenever. We do that all the fucking time. We look through our wallets to go down memory lane, and we just like to enjoy looking at what we did, what we accomplished, what we, you know, our fuck-ups. Put that shit on chain. That's all it has to be.
Yeah, I would just ask you why.
Why, what?
Yeah, what incentive do they have to put it on chain?
I think
it could just be stored in the cloud or something like that.
Well, I think because if we like to say that the blockchain makes something permanent, that's simple. Just to put it on chain so your thing is permanent. Because right now, when a console dies, it's changing now. The fact that you're like used your like PSN, your PlayStation, you know, network ID or your Xbox ID carries over generation to generation. It didn't used to. Anything you did back in the day, you were the first, you know, you beat Zelda for the first time. You beat it under 10 minutes, and let's pretend like back then there were achievements. When that console dies, like it's past its life cycle, it's gone. You'll never see that achievement anywhere unless you boot up that original like NES or that original cartridge, right? It's like, just put your achievements that you earn on chain And it's literally that simple. Like the end doesn't have to be anything more than that. And then that gets us back to like, I scroll my wallet, I look through what I did in the NFT space over the past few years, what I collected, and I just remember the different phases and I enjoy it. That's it. That's all gamers really actually want. Then you could take it a step further and actually make them tradable. Like, who's going to want your achievement? Nobody. But if you pair it with that achievement unlocks this like end game tier weapon, it's a true 1-1. It's truly, you know, there's like, I think Bob was saying there's 1,000 of them, but it's a very rare thing people want. Picture World of Warcraft, the way people chased very rare stuff in that game and they sold them and they were sold for a lot of money. Counter-Strike skins sold for a lot of money, right? Just that. I don't think you got to worry about this economy. I think it's just tokenize some of the very rare, important assets to you. It's, to me, that fucking simple.
Yeah, I mean, why would you do it on blockchain? Is because do we not believe that that technology is going to be the technology of the future? I mean, that's the reason that I think that you would do it. And then what's cool about that technology, and that goes to what Hudah was talking about. Like, you could, you know, like once you boot up the next version of Zelda, 3, then the home screen's different because you beat the other one. You know what I mean? Like,
That
oh
would be
shit,
fucking
whatever.
awesome.
So
like, Bob, dude, everybody has been overthinking the gaming thing. Like, so fucking overthinking gaming NFTs. There will definitely be an NFT crypto, like, metaversey thing, Grand Theft Auto, that with everything we're, people are doing currently, again, the money system, the monetary system, like every asset in NFT, like that will work itself out in the long run too. Like Star Atlas, I think, I get Star Atlas and Citizen mixed up, but they're building that version of it. But like, yes, when you beat a game that is so rare and so special, just fucking tokenize it. It's like that fucking simple.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, and I guess Bob's kind of doxed anyway, kind of. Wasn't Bob a character in Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
Was he like at the end of the game? Was he like the name of the guy, the main character? Am I crazy?
It wasn't that. He was in it. You could there was some like contest or thing you could submit for that when you kill a soldier in the game, they all have dog tags that you can collect. And he was one of those soldiers in the game, like one of the like NPCs or whatever. Like you kill him and you pull the dog tag and it's got his name on it.
That's a claim to fame.
It's super fucking cool. Make that a fucking NFT too. But it's like, here's where it gets extra. Well, not extra cool, but cool on top of this stuff. Okay, let's use the Mike Tyson example or the Contra example. Either way, let's say it were the first 100 people that beat it, or the first 100 people that beat it. You get the NFT. Like, picture 25, 30, 40 years later, 50 years later, those diehard guys who play that game and maybe never got that achievement, they might want to buy that achievement off of you. Some of those achievements people would pay for. There would be a market for it.
Fuck yeah.
So, again, I've thought this for a long fucking time. Everybody doing NFT games right now is just way overthinking what you got to do. And so I hope like a mainstream AAA studio, like one of those more established guys like Konami, who actually just had news that they're building an NFT platform on Avalanche. They just announced that, yesterday, today. I hope one of them goes and does exactly that. Like, be cool if they could do something retroactive, which they couldn't. Would be cool if PlayStation looked at your current achievements, which now has gone a couple generations of their console, like the achievements you unlock online. Tokenize all those, or the really special, like the platinum achievements. Tokenize those. That would be fucking cool, and they would win over a lot of people to NFT gaming. They're like, hey guys, it's not about the money; it's just preserving your stuff and like outside of our ecosystem.
I think I talked about this where I was like, if one person with some sort of like vision created a system, then they start saying like, okay, well, this is what we're going to start doing now. This is how we're going to run our business, is that it's going to be NFTs. It's going to be provenance within these games. We're going to have fun things for it. And if it succeeds, I do see it kind of like the Blockbuster, Netflix sort of situation where all these other people that didn't do it then start to go towards that, because it almost seems, doesn't it seem obvious, right? Like, does it not seem obvious to you that like if you're a gamer, that if you could unlock cool things or like take the things that you own and bring it to the next version of different stuff, and doesn't that just seem like the way of the future? I mean, like if you have someone successfully do that, I feel like every other project would start doing it then. I don't think it's a game or even two. I think it's like having a vision for the first year, 2 years, launching the system, having it in place. Like that's one of the things I noticed about NFT projects. They don't have a good roadmap, and they're bullshitting you. Like it's just a bunch of nonsense where it's like you need someone to be like, okay, the first game's going to be rolled out, and this is what's going to happen. We're going to set up the whole fucking thing through this first game, and we're going to launch 3 games that kind of are doing that sort of thing. Here's how we bring it back, almost like a callback sort of thing. If I was launching, if I had the balls to do try to succeed a Web3 brand, I would start it as a Web2 brand. I would start it as a Web2 and try to create it extremely popular and successful. And then I would start to, the cool thing about NFTs when we first started is it was almost like a treasure hunty sort of thing. Like, why not as a Web2 brand successful? Let's launch very cheap NFTs, 100 of them, and launch them on a fucking day that no one knows. And then let's see who buys them. And then we're going to like give them a free fucking shirt or do something fun for that, and kind of continue to kind of do that until that Web 2 becomes a Web 3 brand. And it kind of integrates both of them. And that's kind of how I think I would try and work Web 2 into Web 3. I don't think Web 3 to Web 2 works. I think Web 2 to Web 3 might be the move.
Yeah, and do it gently, because a lot of Web 2 still hates this space. Do it so gently, no friction, soul bound. However you got to do it, where it's just on top of what you're already doing. It's just this little extra thing, and slowly but surely you will get a few people at a time that appreciate it, and then more, and then more, and then more.
And the lore of that's something that you can't buy. The lore of someone being like, oh, dude, do you remember when the Konami released 100 fucking NFTs, and then if you owned them, then you got the fucking 100 versions of the fucking next game that was only for that. That was fucking sick, and it was $1
down the road, dude. Yeah. You see it so clear. That's exactly fucking it.
Right.
That's simple.
Right. Yeah. No one does that. No one does it.
So, hang on. Let me read this comment. They have to control the CD. So here, Bob, what's super interesting is Sony. What I really think is a lot of these guys are very quietly still building. I think they're testing. Like, there's a lot of R&D going on behind the scenes with these major, gaming companies, studios, whatever. Like Sony, dude, they're still filing more and more patents. Like this year we saw more. Like Sony is very, very into, I think the writing's on the wall. This stuff, the gaming is going blockchain. The same way it was going microtransactions and how it moved a lot of these games to these live service games. It is going to the blockchain one way or another. That's going to be incorporated in probably most games, and a lot of them at the very least. But yeah, Sony's very active behind the scenes, it seems like, still with blockchain tech, and one way or another, it's coming. It's just kind of a matter of when and what it looks like, but still pretty fucking clear. These guys, none of them have abandoned this. I think Microsoft, they have patents for wallets and stuff like that too. So yeah, it's definitely coming. Can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. Yes, yeah. So Bob, that's interesting because the exploits is what, to me, NFTs can kind of solve, right? So I'm thinking about games where you could trade weapons and stuff, and duplicating weapons was always the problem. That was always the problem. But to me, that's something that I think, like, to me, at surface level, it feels like NFTs solve that. It's literally, do you have this NFT in your wallet? If so, you have a real version of this thing. And you can't fake it. The whole point, in the name, non-fungible, you can't copy an NFT. You could never have a fake. You could never have a dupe. Even if somebody cosmetically has a dupe, they know for sure, checking your wallet, that yours is the correct one. You have it. To me, NFTs could solve a big problem for a lot of these games where you can't exploit it. You can't cheat it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could. I think that the gatekeeping of the system would probably be able to, like, oh, this does not compute. You know what I mean? Like, this NFT is a fake, so our system's not going to register it as that. So I'm sure some people could get away with selling some fake bullshit or whatever the case. There's going to be some exploits, but like, I do think that there's probably the gaming system can be a good way to navigate those waters, as well as just the provenance of the blockchain and the wallet.
Yep. All right. I want to get us to bullish bearish here. We got just a few minutes. I want to get this in like 3 minutes here. Man, the Donald Trump token, it's getting really fucking weird, okay? This morning, Roger Stone came out. Oh, is this on screen? Yeah, okay. Roger Stone came out and said that Barron and Donald, nothing to do with the token. Martin Shkreli He's coming with like more receipts, right? Like for fucking sure, it seems like Barron Trump was involved and then legal, like lawyers should be like, guys, bail. Fucking no, you don't say anything about this stuff. You had no involvement, right? But I think it sounds like he did. Here's the thing. It's super fucking weird that Martin Shkreli has been friends with Barron Trump for years. He said this in Spaces. He's like, I've been friends with him for years. He's fucking 18 years old. He's been grooming this kid for years. It's super fucking weird, right? Like really fucking bizarre. Hang on. Here's like, this sounds like it's a buddy of Barron's now. If this is real, and I think it is, right? This is, Martin Shkreli seems like, well, what everybody knew he was, like a piece of shit. Like manipulating this young kid into releasing this token. Fucking interesting, but yeah.
What's going on here? I'm not following exactly what's happening into these pieces that you're showing.
Oh, okay, yeah, let me back that up. So, oh shit, I kind of lost him here. Oh, there we go. Okay, starting with, and again, let's do this quick, but Roger Stone coming out this morning saying
not involved.
Not involved. Martin Shkreli releasing some DMs that are from.
And this is supposed to be, this is quote unquote Barron Trump, but this could be fucking anybody.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I believe him that it's Barron. He's got a ton of tweets. He's got a ton of DMs. He has a lot of DMs from him. I believe him that it's him. It does sound like Ansem was involved via multiple other tweets. It feels like very legit. This probably is him.
Okay.
And but in the end, fucking weird of him first to befriend Barron Trump because he said in Spaces he's been friends with him for years. Very weird of him to befriend a kid, a literal child,
right? As
a 41-year-old or even late 30, whatever he was when it started. Really strange. More than that, super shitty to be leaking DMs and fucking him over, right? If the kid's saying I can't have anything to do with this, and you're just putting out DMs to like get him in trouble, then here this last one is apparently a real friend of Barron Trump's, calling Martin Shkreli.
Barron Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, talking to Martin, whatever.
Yep, calling him a piece of shit and telling Barron to delete all his messages. Like, go delete all your shit.
Dropping the N word.
Yeah. Also the redacted word. What an awful dude. So anyway,
what did that say? I'm sorry. What was that? What did that say? No one want to read that.
Which part here?
Up the top one. Yeah. Barron.
But it's fucking funny in here, man. Like, look at this. Look at Martin Shkreli sucking Barron's dick. You're gonna be bigger than him. You are the guy, not your dad. You're gonna be bigger than him. This is weird grooming shit. I know he's 18 now, but this is weird shit. Bad look, Martin.
Yeah.
Bad look, Martin. All right, bullish, bearish. Let's fly through this stuff. Bullish, man, this fucking guy, I think, lost big at the casino and then, like, loses his goddamn mind. I love this.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
People are mentally fucking disturbed, dude. People are nuts, right? People are fucking nuts. Yeah. I don't know. I've got no bullish bearish on that, really. I don't know. Bullish on, I don't know. Whatever. Cool story.
Bearish on that whole
bearish on that fucker.
Yeah, bearish.
Okay. I don't have a real bullish or bearish on this, too. I want your advice. Henry, you as the handyman probably know. What the fuck do you do in this scenario?
What is that?
Those are cockroaches.
Oh, the cockroaches that came up the drain?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you do?
Ooh.
Drain it.
Fill it with water. First, fill it with water.
Yeah. Fill it with water and then dump it, and then hopefully there's a garbage disposal?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have a P-trap that's got water in it, so they're probably just in the top, 12 inches or so from the trap? It's gross.
Yeah. That's wild. Gross, dude. Yeah. That's cool. That wasn't no bullish bearish. This one, bullish or bearish on these fucking bros. Like just partying hard, hanging, just these bros. I'm bullish. That is a dynamic duo right there.
I'm bullish. They look happy.
They look so happy. Look at those smiles are real. Those are real smiles.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, bearish. They're pieces of shit.
Good Lord. How do you know this for sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
Okay, that's fair. There are like concentration camps in North Korea and
allegedly.
Yeah.
All right. This is forget the kid's name. Noah or Joe? Let me peek. The guy with the Neuralink implanted. Noland.
That's cool.
Hey, get that out of my face. I'm doing important work here.
He's literally drawing with his mind. It's so wild. It's so fucking wild. It's so it's so early for that tech, but he's literally thinking and drawing on a picture. It is fucking wild. Bullish on tech, I think, in general. Just absolutely crazy.
Not that tech.
What's that, Henry?
I'm not bullish on that tech, but
No?
but in the right scenario, like for somebody who like needs it for giving yourself superpowers, it's weird. Maybe I could come around to it.
Well, I mean, where it leads is literally like allowing limbs, giving you robotic legs that
Yeah.
work. That's gonna be so
Yeah.
cool.
Or like maybe for Alzheimer's or something. Yeah, for like just augmenting your perfectly abled mind.
Yeah.
I guess
Did
it
you
just
see-
makes
do
me
you know
feel
his
like I might
story,
be
by the
really
way?
fucked. Yeah, he has issues, right?
Yeah.
Like it had some disabilities.
He's paralyzed from like the neck down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay. So from that perspective, of course.
Yeah, I mean, do you see how many times our computers went down today? I don't trust Neuralink in my brain. I'm not, especially Henry. I mean, like Henry, come on, man. The technology that surrounds you on a daily basis. Can you imagine fucking what damage you'd be doing if you put a computer in your brain?
Like, look at like
Oh, shit.
Ozempic and all the shit you have coming out about like that. Imagine what we're gonna hear about with like Neuralink with able-bodied people that get augmented, and then we find out like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get real fucking weird.
He was on Joe Rogan today.
Yeah, that's cool as shit. Joe Rogan, fucking cool. All right, let's fly through these. You guys ever see those tweets from artists? This is not to like diminish people who are like struggling and all that stuff, but like there is definitely a thing where artists, most of them probably very genuine, but tweet out like how fucking difficult things there are, and there's usually a little hint at their art. I'm not making any sales, and like again, a lot of it's real. I know there's probably some of them that, it is definitely a sales tactic. I think this just encompasses that perfectly.
Yo.
That's it. That fucking simple. I don't know what we're bullish bearishing on that, but artists. Bullish on artists? Bullish on artists. I'll go bullish.
yeah, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
right.
Bullish.
Good. Guys, it sounds like the Blast airdrop is going to have 50% of your tokens being like kind of vested for a period of time.
Great.
Yikes. Probably, if that's real, super fuddy. Super fucking fuddy. That's people in the trenches doing some digging. So yeah, 50% of that supply locked up, vested. Bearish.
Bearish.
Go quick, Henry. Is your mic out? You're muted.
Yeah. Your Neuralink is down, bro.
Your Neuralink is fucked, bro. All right, so while we're waiting, final one. Okay, Layer 0 had their claim today, their token claim. You had to make a donation in order to claim. That's a weird new meta. It's a real fucking weird new meta.
Yeah.
Bearish on that.
Yeah, bearish.
And Henry is malfunctioning.
See ya.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. And you know what? No bullish bearish here, but just a quick heads up. I can't, maybe. Oh shit, we did this maybe yesterday, maybe not. Did we cover the Pac Moon change? We did.
I
we
mean,
did.
I brought it up and we just said that happened, but we didn't
That's
go
right.
into anything.
No, that was it. I just wanted to make sure we put it on the radar today. All right, let's call it. Henry, you good? Everything cool? You malfunctioned? You straight? Okay. I don't think he can hear us. I think he cannot hear us. That's all. That's good. I'm not gonna lie. No, never mind. Never mind. Not going there. Guys, I was gonna say I was at the edge of cracking up all show long, just thinking Henry was gonna crack up during the show. I'm glad it didn't happen. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening, Joe. I hope you are feeling better, as is the little one. Truly. We'll catch you in the morning, guys. Also in the afternoon. Henry, you back?
What the fuck?
Jesus, this is
What a
rough.
And you know what's weird about it is like his face. Like if he can he hear us because it's not his facial.
I don't think he can.
It's not even registering on his. Look at that fucking dumb face.
It's
of
so
I
hard to tell.
just that my headset just connected. I can
Oh.
hear you now.
You're back now.
Okay, there he goes.
Just in time to say goodbye. So, guys, we're out of here. Have a great evening.
Bye.
See you fucking tomorrow. Peace.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots who live in the dream. We're all on the zeros, our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Fucking A, dude. You owe Joe an apology, man.
Yeah, that was fucked.
That was super fucked up.
But the reality was, I know in my heart that I wasn't laughing at his kid.
It's just weird, bro. I mean, honestly,
It is. I can't. I'm not.
It's
I'm not
weird.
arguing with that.
I mean,
But
Hudah,
there's-
it's
it's like
weird. I mean, like honestly, you're just as fucking weird.
Which one?
No, for real. It's. I'm not.
Like, you
It's
got,
weird,
like,
bro.
Days like today make it clear to I don't know about everybody, but to me that you guys are completely fucked. Like
I'm not going down for this. It's like yawns are contagious, so is smiling. Smiling's contagious, laughter's contagious. So this is all on Henry.
Yeah, you
Super
know, it's
fucked
like
up dude.
Yeah, it's like I'm not even laughing at your kid in the NICU. It's just like a picture. I don't know.
what were you laughing at? I don't even fucking know.
Yeah, what triggered the giggles?
That's fucking stupid.
It is stupid. I'm just picturing like, you know, I don't know.
Tubes.
You know,
coming out
like
of her
when you have like a
nose.
baby and like there's nothing wrong with them, but you take him to the ER anyway because like you know, you're just worried over.
No, you didn't, dude. None like. How does it feel to just to lie right now? What are you fucking doing?
Well, wait,
Lying.
you're not even okay. You went to the ER and then you got out like a few hours later, so there wasn't like a major issue.
You didn't know that. You had no idea. You had
Dude,
no,
it got
you
real.
wouldn't
It
have
got
been on
really real there when Joe was saying she's still there. It got real fucking real there for a second.
Yeah, but I don't think Joe has the commitment to show up for the show if his kid was in the NICU.
I don't know, man. Joe's legit.
Okay, so the reality was it wasn't funny, but in my head it was funny for a second, and then once that fuse got lit, it was just full on fucking funny. It was.
I would say that, like, I here's my take on it. I kind of would understand the initial reaction to it.
Yeah.
The thing that scares the life out of me is the continued fucking maniacal fucking laugh. Like it just is fucked. I mean, honestly,
and that I have kids of my own, right?
Go to a. Honestly, you guys should do fucking group counseling or some shit. These are fucked.
Imagine that I have children
It's
that
super
come to me
fucked
with
up.
their
It's
own
really,
issues.
really fucked up.
Like I have kids, girls that come to me and they like have issues, and imagine how that gets handled.
I know
It's
you
fucking
say it
terrible.
online. You say it on the show all the time. You don't give a shit, and that's clearly obvious.
Well, Lemon DM
My
me and
wife
thought it
says
was
when
funny too. So just so you know.
Okay, that's fair.
Just
like,
so you know.
Nikki always says like when the paddles come out, that's what like the it's clear. That's when I'd be concerned, and I don't even know that I'd be concerned then. Versus like maybe like.
Yeah, she's 4 weeks old, bro. I mean, she's a month old. That's all I'm saying.
No, that'd be a
Why don't you fucking hit the end button?
I thought. Oh Jesus Christ! Holy